So I had promised some things as a result of taking the Fearful to Fearless group. One of them is that you're going to understand your value like never before. Your time, your energy, your love, your thoughts, all of these as being sacred elements of you. And I said, once you allow your value, you will, or once you, know your value, you will never again allow yourself to be treated less than. Do you feel like that is true? Is that something that happened for you during Fearful to Fearless?
Amen, sister.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so
Yeah.
you know your value like never before.
Yes, like never before. And we say that a lot, but I mean that quite literally.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really didn't see my value. And it's hard because I'm a very confident person.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes that confidence comes across as um, as me valuing myself because I am so confident. But what I didn't understand was I could be confident and also negating my value. And I
Mm.
think that that's what you made me aware of, was that just because I could look strong, it didn't mean that I was really valuing what I needed or what
Oh,
I
that's so
wanted.
powerful. Yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
Perfect. I also said that you will understand and know the power of your words. Your words will no longer fall on deaf ears. Others will hear what you're saying, will understand your message, and will respect your boundaries and ability to create the things you want in your life. Is that more true now than it was before you took this program?
Wow, what an incredible promise that you made. 1000% yes. 1000% yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what? I want to hear you read that whole sentence again. I need to process
Yes.
those words again.
No longer will your words fall on deaf ears. Others will hear what you are saying, will understand your message, and will respect your boundaries and your ability to create the things you want in your life.
It's so powerful because before I went through your program, my only assumption was that if I left my husband, it would be miserable and horrible, and he would be vindictive and mean, and I would lose everything.
Mhm.
Um, I had spent 20 years in a marriage where I was never heard. I was never heard. My emotions and my feelings had no place in that marriage. They were not allowed. And so I bottled everything up until it would just come out in anger, but my words and my needs and my emotions were not welcome in that marriage.
Mhm.
And after your program, the declaration that you made in that sentence, consciously, subconsciously, actually created that exact reality for me. Because as I valued myself and as I started to hold space that I could have a different reality and that I could have a, a loving and compassionate divorce from my husband, that's what I've created. And just today, like emails from my husband, soon to be ex husband, he's had a huge breakthrough through his own counseling and coaching that he started getting after I left, that he never would have gotten when we were together. And he says the words to me, I hear you. I'm sorry for what I did to you. I see it now. I couldn't see it before, but I see it now, what I was doing to you. And I am so sorry. And I replied back to him, that I never thought I would see the day where where he would see me, and where he would hear me, and where he would value my emotions. And then he also said, I think that's enough for today. I want to be sure to respect your boundaries. And we ended the conversation. And so it's just incredible that that sentence is exactly the reality that I'm living today. Where I am seen, I am heard, and my boundaries are respected by others and myself.
Wow.
It's pretty powerful, Wendy.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so
I got
grateful
exactly what you promised.
Yeah, perfect. What was your favorite takeaway from the course? Like, was there an exercise and a concept? What was one of the things that you think about the most after taking that program?
Thank you. The one that I've repeated multiple times is you gave us an example of how, like, when we were growing up, like, our moms or our grandmas would be like, quiet down, kids, my programs are coming on, or, it's time to watch my program. And I mean, my mom and my grandma always said that. And, it was just what they called it. And it really, like, when we were going through this, I mean, it was like the election was going on, and like the news and the media was so much. Like, there was just so much. And hearing those words in that way, I realized how much of the shows that we're watching and the information that we're taking in is programming us. And that we are the gatekeepers of our own soul and our own mind and our own thoughts. And so we have to be careful about what we let in to program us. And so ever since then, I haven't turned the news on. I don't watch it unless, I want to. I only consume what I want to consume. And I'm very mindful of being that gatekeeper. And what do I want to allow in, and what do I want to shelter myself from?
Yeah.
And it's amazing how just that one word has changed the way I do everything.
Yeah, that is so cool. It's so fun to see what comes out of a program that I love so much of what's in there. And it's always exciting to hear what people end up taking away that they remember the most. Another thing I had kind of said will be a takeaway for you is that you'll know what you want and how to get it. So knowing what we want is half the battle. There's so much choice, but you will know how to decide what you want, even when parts of you are conflicted. And you will be one of those people that things just seem to work out for, always getting what you want. Is that more true for you now than it was before?
Hell yes. Gosh, on so many different levels. I mean, we've already discussed a lot of it, but me saying that I want to be happy and I deserve to be happy, and not just that, but the little things. Like, before, I wouldn't even say, "Oh, I want Mexican food for dinner," when everyone else was like, "Oh, I want Italian food." I would be like, "Well, I hate Italian food, but I guess." Like, I wouldn't even say what I wanted for the little things. And now not only do I say what I want for the little things, but I also say them for the really big things. And the universe just keeps giving me what I want. And it just makes me want to ask for more and more, but I didn't know that that was okay. And you helped me see that. And you helped empower me to ask for what I want. It sounds like such a simple thing, but when you've been conditioned not to, you don't realize that.
Okay, this one. Oh, the beauty of being loved, really loved and accepted for who you really are. You will be showered with gifts and kind words and compliments and thoughtful actions. When you know how to receive, people will want to give you all the love that you can contain.
Wow, what a powerful statement, Wendy. I can't believe that that's what you had told us we were going to get out of it.
Yeah. Did you get
Yeah,
it?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. And what's so interesting is I've gotten it so much from all of my friends, like
Mhm.
all of the support systems that have been put in my way and put in my life, where I already felt loved from them, but they voice it in such a different way than they used to.
Mhm.
And so um unwavering, just like, we love you, Betty. You are a good person. We look up to you. Like, I mean, the words that I've heard from those that are close to me,
Yeah.
and my children, and even my ex-husband, like, he's told me that he loves me more since I left him that he did in the 20 years that we were together,
Wow.
you know? Yeah. I mean, that's, you put that into the universe for me and
Yeah.
made me believe that that was possible. And now I'm creating that reality where I am actually hearing that. So thank you. Yeah.
Yay.
Wow.
That you would love your body, love your mind, and embrace your personality. You'll be able to accept parts of you that you have been at war with, and it will be fun for you to look at pictures of yourself, to get dressed up, even to listen to recordings of your voice and to watch videos of yourself. That confidence will radiate from you, and you'll do the things you've always secretly wanted to do. Go to the places you've been too afraid to admit you want to see. Nothing will be impossible for you. You will know you are limitless and have infinite possibility available to you in every moment. It's a
Mm,
lot.
yeah. What an amazing thing to put in someone's mind, you know? Like,
Yeah.
to say, like, I'm just in awe of you. Um, I truly believe in infinite possibilities. I mean, that is so ingrained in me now that there's no other option.
Mm-hmm.
It is infinite possibility or nothing else.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only thing that I allow my brain to even begin to believe.
Yeah.
And um, I think there's parts of me that are still definitely working on, like, the body and
Yeah.
in all of that. But I find myself leaving the house with no makeup on.
Yeah.
I'll take pictures of myself and post them on Facebook, and I never use filters or, even if I don't have makeup on, even if I don't look perfect,
Yeah.
I'm so much more accepting of that than I
Mm-hmm.
ever was before.
Yeah.
Um, so yes, again, nail
Okay.
on the head.
Woohoo. Okay. So, is there anything that you would want to say to someone that's considering taking the Fearful to Fearless program? What they might need to hear in order to have the confidence that this is the right thing for them to try?
Don't say no to yourself. Like, that is what I want them to know, is that yes, it sounds scary to make an investment in yourself, and it's hard to say I deserve this, because the people who are going to be attracted to your program are the people who have a hard time saying yes to themselves. The people who are attracted to your program are the people that need it the most, that don't know that there's infinite possibility and that they can have endless love and boundaries and joy in their heart in that way. And so they're going to be anxious and they're not going to want to sign up. But there's going to be this little part of them that says, you deserve it. You should do this. It's okay. And I would just say, let that little part of you be the loudest part of you, even if it's scary, even if you feel like, oh, how am I going to afford it? What's going to happen? That the universe is going to provide for you, that Wendy Holloway would not have been put on your path if you weren't meant to be touched by her. If your life wasn't meant to be touched by this program. So, absolutely, without a doubt, sign up.
Thank you, Miss Betty. Thank you for being a part of Fearful to Fearless and for being such a fearless person in my life, because you really, honestly, have embodied that specifically, especially in this last little while where you're really putting your money where your mouth is, right? You're going and getting what you want, what you deserve. I love that.
Yeah, yeah. And I owe so much of that to you. So thank you. And I
Thank you so
accept
much.
that. And I appreciate
Mm,
your compliment.
Thank you. I accept yours too. And I just love you.